everybody. Pips, innit? We're playing catch-up today. Hopefully, for whatever reason, our little gubbins didn't want to work, and I had to unplug it and replug it. And the gubbins that connects the thing to the thing. The thing wasn't connected. All right, let's fix this here. So, we want to do, you can't write it down because I told you wouldn't be able to. Ha ha, you're going to have to wait. I am poking everything, and you can be talking while I'm doing this.
Oh, well, I've already written down Gilda and Savannah and Susan and Sean and Yoff and Peggy and Logan, and Wendy's there too, and Jess. But now I just have to wait to see who's after Jess. But yes, you can definitely feel the interesting Neptune retrograde, Mercury retrograde, intensifying of crazy things happening. And I think that's my theme for today is going to be about how to keep it light, keep your light, hold your light, and be upbeat in the face of the cuckoo-ness.
Oh my goodness gracious me. So where did we get to?
Lizette Carroll. You can say hello.
We have to say hello. Hello Gilda, hello Savannah, hello Susan, hello Sean, hello Savannah. Oh, you
hello,
got Savannah
Wendy.
Twice. Hello Yoff, Peggy, Logan, Jess, Lizette and Carol. How you all doing? All right. So we just stuck up our goal because we're up to our thrilling, I don't know, chapter
11, 12,
11, 12, 13. Who the hell knows? Of the
I can tell you here in a minute.
Of the book, which is The Sea Priestess, which I have to tell you, I am reading.
We're on chapter 13.
Chapter 13. Well, there you go. Lucky for some. So, which introduces
There's your Sean's wow, that's a big one.
Oh, thank you, Sean. That's awesome. That's awesome. You, sir, are a scholar and a gentleman. Sean has kicked us off with our first super chat of the day, and we thank you for that. Oh gosh, where I was going to say. It's really good. It took me completely by surprise, I have to tell you.
What did?
The book, because my exposure, I've never, honestly, full admission, I've never read any of Dion Fortune's novels before.
We've only read her instruction books.
Yeah, her textbooks. Her textbooks are, how should we say, oh, thank you. I think she thinks I need more coffee. Oh, dear.
No, I just don't want to knock it over.
An over-caffeinated Anton, that's all you need on Magickal Monday. So, yeah, no, her textbooks are hard. I want to say that. And there you go. The lights flash. Isn't that marvellous?
It's a little delay. Just a slight delay.
Satellite delay. The textbooks are a little hard. They're a little dry. They're a little opinionated, you know. And no disrespect to Gareth Knight, but I don't think necessarily his editorial slant on it helps much. I mean, there's no question Gareth Knight certainly knew his onions. There's no question about that at all. But his approach was also a little dry, shall we say. But I will tell you, this novel, The Sea Priestess, is anything but dry. It's got a really good plot line through it. And there's almost like that kind of similarity to High Magick's Aid by Skyer, which is actually written by Gerald Gardner. It was a nom de plume of his, and he wrote it before the Witchcraft Act was repealed, you know, where you could be hung for witchcraft in the UK and all that kind of fun stuff. So he wrote it before then, and it was purportedly a novel, you know, and fictional, but it wasn't. You know, well, it was. I mean, obviously the plotline's fictional, but if you read into it, the rituals, the rites and rituals are definitely, you know,
a bit Gardnerian.
Oh, definitely craft, you know, without doubt. But I suspect, and I don't know whether there's any truth in this suspicion or whatever, I reckon he'd read Dion Fortune's novels. I don't, because this would have been published before his was published, and there seems to be that.
Inspired him to write a novel.
Maybe so, because there's that interesting kind of. There's a parallel to it.
In the first person.
Yeah, there's a parallel to it. Well, no, High Magick's Aid is not written in the first person. This one is. I don't know if all of her novels are, but this is really, really good. So join us tonight. We've only got 8 more super chats to go because Yoff has already kicked us off with another super chat, or chipped in with another super chat, which we're amazingly grateful. And I should probably shut up and let Lisa do it now because I've been talking incessantly. Can you tell I'm on coffee?
Hi, people.
Sorry.
How are you?
Sorry.
All right. So, you know, the old broken record of me saying July 2025, blah, 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 blah. Well, we're in that, aren't we?
We are.
We are
We're like halfway in.
July 2025. And we're between the full moon and the new moon. And things are very intense. I think that's another super chat.
It is. That's from Susan. And that is awesome. Thank you so very, very much.
All right.
Keep
going. So over these next 11 days, right, I'm going to task you all with something very important. Over these next 11 days, you might find that you are reacting or responding more intensely to the energies that are out there. Right? Now, most of us, I joke all the time, we're all here because we're not all there. So we're all on that lunatic fringe of esotericism and the occult.
The lunatic fringe.
But this also means that we, getting Lori written down, that we are sensitive people. And we may be very sensitive when Mercury goes retrograde, and we notice right away that there's glitches with things and communication's a little messed up or what have you. But right now we also have Neptune, and it's conjunct Saturn, and all the things that I talked about going on. Uranus moving into Gemini. Gemini's ruled by Mercury. So all of these things are connecting together to kind of make this this web of crazy, right? And what?
It's just what Logan said at the same time.
A web of
He
crazy?
said, yeah, you just said fringe. I'm in the centre of the web. You are, actually.
All right.
with us a lot, very probably.
So what can we do and what's going to go on? Well, I don't know if people have noticed that their sleeping patterns are disrupted.
Oh my God. Last night I was so antsy I could not get to sleep.
Because, you know, we're experiencing solar flares. You know, we've all gone outside and seen the aurora in upstate New York. Come on.
Several times now.
But this past week we had intense solar storms.
Again? Wow.
And it has affected our weather, our
geomagnetic field, probably, yeah, which does cause all sorts of things. If you disturb the ionosphere, it does kick off unusual weather patterns, believe me.
So I'm sure we've all seen in the news that there are terrible wildfires in Arizona. The Grand Canyon Lodge got burned down.
That's such a beautiful building.
So there's tons of wildfires. We've had floods all over the place, right? There's been floods in Illinois, Texas, New Mexico, North Carolina. And today I saw that there might be floods upstate in Binghamton, Ithaca area. So there's just crazy weather stuff going on. And I wrote down, goodness me, I put Sue on here too.
Hello, Sue. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Laurie, for the super chat, and thank you for the super chat. Savannah, yes, I'm sorry, because Lisa was talking, but she's going to continue talking.
So far, when I looked at the earthquake weather thing today, before noon.
USGS has become one of her favourite sites now.
Today before noon, 39 earthquakes. And what they call swarms of earthquakes near Mount Rainier.
Oh, wow.
And Mount Rainier has been on the active list for the last 3 months. And we have currently globe-wide 47 volcanoes on the active list. And a couple of days ago, the Campi Fergi or whatever, the one near Italy.
Starting making holes in the
tunnel. Because Etna, was the underground temperature is getting disturbed, and it has melted holes in roads.
Oh my! I don't want to freak anybody out, but where you've got like a volcano that becomes active and it's covered with glaciers and an awful lot of ice, because most of these dormant, for want of a better word, or maybe just becoming undormant volcanoes. This ring that we've got in the Cascades, this is much I know from what little geography I've done. It's like the vents for the subduction zone off the coast, where the one of the continental plates is diving underneath the other one, and this pressure it creates causes magma to come up through the surface. And normally that's sort of held, but when you get an increase in pressure and something moves, these start to come back to life, and there's an awful lot of geological sort of mini earthquake swarms around them, which could be a harbinger, I guess, of the volcano coming back to life and becoming active again. And one of the biggest issues is something they call a lahar, and a lahar is where you get this volcanic eruption, but it causes so much with a pyroclastic flow that instantly melts all of the ice and glaciers and stuff and turns it into this slushy mud that comes down the mountain at a ridiculous speed. We're talking like 70 to 80 miles an hour, and will flow down river valleys and literally flatten everything in its path. So they're extremely scary lahars, and they're very, very destructive. So I'm hoping that we continue to keep our finger very much on the pulse and aware of the early warning systems, because if these things start springing back to life, then there's a potential for catastrophic
again,
loss.
Astrology doesn't write a mandate. Astrology doesn't force something to happen, right? But it shows us where the potential for something to happen is. And then as we understand that language, we make our plan. So there's nothing we could actually do regarding...
You can't win an earthquake.
Right. You can't, there's
Can't
nothing
win a
we
volcanic
can actually...
eruption. You just can't. Oh, thank you, Lizette, for the super chat. Keep going. Sorry.
Really?
Yeah, please.
Or are you just going to talk over me?
I'm going to talk over you anyway, like you do to me. Your boo sucks,
All right.
No, pray continue.
So there's nothing we can do per se about the weather, although there is weather magic. And there's nothing we could do per se about stopping something tragic from happening, although there is group mind. So I'm going to see how many of you out there remember an event called Hands Across America.
Oh.
Do you remember that?
Was this the 80s or the 90s?
It was the 80s where people all came out into the streets and they held hands across the entire country. And it's that kind of energy that we need to create a group mind and pull together positive forces. Positive forces, right? So as light bearers, really, as spiritually aware people, as people that give a shit about other people and the planet, what we can do is brighten the corner where you are. That was my dad's favorite hymn, and I posted that on the shop's page today.
Did you?
And, Christopher Hughes always says, do your best in your own square mile. Well, negative energy builds very quickly, and positive energy seems to have the need for a little more nurturing. So I really feel that if we all work together, especially over these next 11 days between now and the new moon, there are so many things happening that could dictate disturbing news, upsetting news, falsehoods veiled as truth, truth covered by falsehood, right? There's all sorts of things that are going to come into our awareness, and we're going to have to figure out whether to react or respond, and which the best plan is, right? So if something huge comes to tsunami you, you have a choice. You can just lie down and let it drown you and be done. Or you can figure out a way to rise above it And sometimes that is responding with kindness and love and sending light and happy thoughts. And other times it is reacting, putting your shields up and your weaponry on and going to attack it. But those decisions have consequences, right? Whether we do nothing or what we do, there is a equal response to that, right? So I really, really feel over these next 11 days, we're in this time we have been talking about for a year probably. And this energy is going to continue on till we get to February of next year. But it is very intense right now, right? These conjunctions and aspects that we've been talking about are happening right now. You have Uranus in Gemini in the very first couple of degrees. You have Neptune in Aries in the very first couple of degrees. You have Saturn right there with Neptune in the very first couple of degrees. You have Pluto in Aquarius in the very first couple of degrees. So all of those are in a very powerful situation, right? The first 10 degrees are the peak of that sign's energy. And they're all making aspects to each other because they are from 0 to like 3 degrees. So it's really important that we harness this energy and be as positive about it as we can. So if you are going to doom scroll, or if you are going to read or watch the news, or keep your awareness open, because it's important that we do know what the hell is going on, please devote as much time, effort, and energy to something positive, right? So if you watch 15 minutes of news and now you feel like you want to just explode and pull your hair out, or you're sad or enraged or whatever, stop, breathe, and do something to counteract that at a cellular level. If you have Reiki, do a self-Reiki treatment. If you could hold crystals or listen to your favorite music, do something so you don't hold that anger or disturbance or upset, because this becomes issues in our tissues, and we do not all want to get really ill from what's happening.
You'd be amazed what Peggy just said. My very first early morning mantra as soon as I open my eyes: I'm in control of how I respond today. I guess that's not a coincidence. It is not. It is not a coincidence. It's almost like, I mean, we were talking about this at our little book club that we have at our Craft of the Wise yesterday, our course that we teach. And, it's like almost all of anything you put your head into, be it the television, be it social media, be it, I don't know. There's so much to reinforce, like that kind of doom, uncertainty, fear.
Oh yeah,
kind
and then
of
you
thing.
get sucked into it.
And that just brings you down and steals your power. It steals your power. So we were trying to explain that the absolute best revenge that you can have over anybody that means you harm, or anybody who tries to repress you, is living the best life you possibly can. Best
revenge is living well.
Without any thought of those who would choose to subjugate you or bring you down. Just focus on your own joy, and focus on bringing joy to others, because by doing so brings joy to yourself. It just does. It feels great to make somebody feel great. It actually does. So if we did that, we can ever so quietly start to redress some of this obscene imbalance in the zeitgeist. We can't do much, but what we can do is so much. The tiny little things make the big differences. You have to understand that. Right,
because here's what happens. We get this push of something that, I love the word, it triggers us. I think that's a very overused word, but anyway, this thing happens, this thing erupts, this thing comes into our purview, and we align with it, and we start to become aggressive to it. that just feeds it.
Yeah, anger feeds itself.
What we really could focus on is aligning with the opposite of that horror, right? Here's all this death, dismemberment, destruction, fire, pestilence, earthquake, horrible starvation, blah, blah. And we get sucked into that and we just feed it. Yes, it is so horrible. Yes, there's nothing I can do. I'm completely out of control, blah, blah, blah. Stop. Step back and align with the light. Feed the good stuff, right? Focus on sending rescuers. Focus on sending good people. Look towards aligning with the givers and the huggers and the people who care about others, right? Those creepy people, the horrible people that are exerting power over others and declaring wars and all this kind of stuff, that's their karma, and we can't change their karma, but we can change how we deal with it. And that's kind of what I'm saying, right? We tend to get sucked into the lower chakras, right?
We do.
That fear and physical body worry and harm and illness and power. We forget that the other three chakras above the heart center are creativity and awareness and connection to the divine, right? So do that. Come down from here. Fill everything with love and then let it filter down through.
Balance.
You know?
Balance, yeah.
Don't get anchored in anger. Don't get anchored in fear. Don't get anchored in power. Get anchored in love and positive energy and creative solutions, right? And words of comfort. But I think that we really need to understand we are in that place that mankind has not seen in 3,500 years. How we handle this is really, really important.
It's kind of key. It is kind of key.
Right? Let us harness this energy in positive ways. And on Friday night, I made a sigil for people.
Oh, it's beautiful.
To understand the Neptune-Saturn conjunction. I don't know if
You got it? Okay. Yeah, they got perfect.
So it's Neptune and Saturn's glyph together. And I kept telling people, I see my dreams becoming a reality.
Yep.
I see my dreams becoming a reality. So harness that. And then Pluto gives you power to the people. And Uranus is giving you information, right? And yes, some of this information is going to piss you off or disturb you greatly.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
This morning when I was doing my doom scrolling, one of my friends who was a prominent lawyer in New York City, but now does not live there anymore, has gone on a spiritual path, had posted pictures of children from Gaza before and after.
It'll break your heart.
And you see these little lives with their little beaming light at school, and then you see these little starved to death people, and it's horrific if we stayed in there. And after that today, I said, okay, no, we're going to brighten the corner where we are.
We have to.
We're going to put up some light. We're going to put up some hope. And today, in fact, we're going to use our inner child oracle.
Because they have bunnies on them.
Not inner child cards, but that we talked about that this weekend too. But we're going to use our inner child oracle, and we all need to get in touch with that light-hearted thing, right? Think of something that's beautiful, that makes you feel happy and warm and loved. And send that love out to these energy spots that are being pulled down into hell.
I know this may sound strange, and I understand exactly what you're saying about how heartbreaking it is, Susan, but But understand that's a good sign that it breaks your heart.
At least your
Because
care.
that's showing that in your heart lies compassion, which is a really, really good thing. And, compassion is to care, kind of, it's just the horrible people that are branded people who care for others as woke, like it's some kind of disease. Like, intolerance and just letting people die and stealing all of their money from their corpse is like the way to go, No, that makes you subhuman. That makes you a really bad person, okay? So we can't, as Lisa says, we can't fix their karma. They've made their bed, they have to lie in it. All we can do is bring love and joy in our own little space,
And hope that it overcomes and grows and overcomes and grows.
It does. The tiny little things make the big differences just by being simply kind to somebody, just the difference of smiling at somebody. Seriously, everybody's a story we know nothing about. And just that smile to the person who looked like they're having a bad day, or, hey, how you doing? Just like that simple, outreach of basic kindness. That's all it is. May make the difference to that person, enduring the rest of their day and getting to a place of recovery, or throwing themselves off the bloody bridge. We don't know, but I will tell you, feeding the hate, feeding the anger is only going to make things worse. So we have to feed what makes things better. We feed the cure, not the disease. You get me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Balance it out. You have to stay informed.
Yes.
But somebody else was very concise. He lost. He's guilty. He's on the list.
No, he lost. He didn't get shot. He's on the list.
All right, he didn't get shot. He's guilty. He's on the list. That's all
That's
you
all
need
you
to know.
need to know.
Don't worry about the rest of the news.
That's all you need to know.
And it's not a joke. It's serious. But the more you just get mired down in something you have absolutely no control over, and probably half of what you're being fed is the cover-up and the lies anyway.
There was that old adage, we used to have bumper stickers, never believe anything until it's been officially denied by the government, There's an
we
irony
used to have
there.
a lot of bumper stickers.
People don't use bumper stickers anymore. Maybe we should bring back bumper stickers.
But seriously, I'm not saying stick your head in the sand and pay no attention.
No.
But we do have to get on with our lives. We can't live every moment paralyzed by the fear and unrest and horrible things, because then they've won.
Yep.
Right?
Those who seek to control you want your fear, want your paralysis, want your feeling that there is nothing I can do, and your hopelessness. That's what they want.
So don't let them win. Go about your business. Continue to smile at people and lift each other up and hold the light for each other, hold the light for yourself. So, everybody's mantra should be love is the law, love conquers all, so mote it be.
So mote it be.
And when you start thinking about dark things, love is the law, love conquers all, so mote it be. Right? All right. So for today's cards.
Bumper magnets. Does anybody have metal bumpers anymore? Everything's made of plastic, isn't it? I don't know. For what we doing?
For today's cards.
For today's cards.
It's all going to be...
We need 3 more super chats.
Light-hearted business.
3 more.
You going to shuffle them?
No, I can't shuffle. I
did shuffle.
I am not a shuffleist. I tried shuffling once. It didn't work.
All right.
I let my clients do it.
So we don't mean this as a joke,
No.
but we mean this to be
Uplifting.
love and light.
They are uplifting.
No poopy stuff. All good stuff that you can hold on to for the week.
Ooze first.
It's really been helpful in my day overall. It was a little hard to change my habit. It feels so much more empowering now.
It does, doesn't it? Isn't that the amazing thing? Can you imagine, I don't know what the hell they call it.
Give up the doom scrolling, absolutely.
Yeah. They called it postman's knock in the UK, where kids would come up and ring a doorbell and then run away, and the guy whoever was living there would get angrier and angrier and angrier because there's nobody there. But if you just disconnect your doorbell, it doesn't matter who the hell comes up and presses it. It just ain't going to wind you up, is it?
Right.
And I think that's the key here. That's the key.
Right. I mean, and I guess that they've been doing some research that it's some sort of dopamine enhancement, that when we scroll, it's like an addiction, a dopamine addiction.
Yeah, and I think it also fuels attention deficit disorder as well.
It's very fragmented stuff too.
It is, and
anyway,
it's like, but it's
but
constantly
we're not
changing pictures, isn't it?
We're not going to get sucked into that. We're not going to get sucked into that. No more of that. Awareness. Stop. Love is the law. Hold the light. Brighten the corner where you are. It sounds very witnessy, but do your good deed for the day, okay? All right, so first up is Gilda.
Gilda! Let's see what Gilda's got. Oh, goodness. Oh, these are lovely. Oh, it says, beautiful soul, and you've got these lovely rose-coloured heart-shaped glasses on the bunny there. And it says, I see the beauty in me every day. And that's a good
So there's your mantra.
There's your I see the beauty in me every day. There you go, Gilda. There you go. There's softening you a little. I think that's a beautiful thing to do. All right.
Savannah.
Oh, I love these.
Yeah.
I love them.
We need something
it's
good.
something different for a change. I love it. I love it.
Savannah. I am delighted by discovery.
Oh, super sleuth, eh?
Some rabbit holes, some digging, some amazing things. I am delighted by discovery.
Isn't it beautiful, though, when you learn something new? It's
the aha moments are amazing.
That's like the high spots of my day when I discover something else.
This one is called Curiosity.
I love it. I love it. I have to have those cards. I hope they're still in print.
No, I think they're in print. I just don't know if we have any in stock. They're Blue Angel, I think, from Australia.
Are they? They're Rockpool? Blue Gaia. They're not Blue Angel.
Designed by Australia.
Oh, they're Australian.
But we may have them. They're lovely. And we just needed them today.
Yeah.
All right. Susan.
Susan. Ah. The bunny is fallen asleep reading. Fallen asleep, it says. Studious is the name of your card. Be studious, and it says, I welcome new ideas.
New ideas.
Sometimes you have to go back and revisit things and restudy, because maybe you missed something. And again, this is really good for the brain. It's so wonderful when you learn something. You're not going to learn a damn thing by doom scrolling. You're really not, But if you dig into a subject, you come across a word you don't know.
I think the only thing you find out doom scrolling is who you need to block.
Maybe. But yeah, what's wonderful, you find like a word you just don't recognise, so go look it up. And then look up the synonyms for that. And
the
then
Dion Fortune book is certainly giving
Oh my
us
God, we
words
get an
to look
education there. And speaking of Dion Fortune, if you want another instalment,
we have three more chats.
3 more super chats, people. But this is so lovely. This is like, yeah, and there is nothing like falling asleep with a good book as well, because books are good. Books differ so much from watching a video or a film or whatever, because the book has one thing that it relies on if the author's particularly talented, and that is they will get you to use your imagination to complete the story. So your perception of it,
and then
for
you fall
example,
into dream time,
and you'll get so much from it. So there you go. Be studious and go read a book.
All right, Sean.
We strongly recommend Simply Wicker by Lisa and Anton. It's a very good book. You should read it. Anyway.
All wrapped up, Sean. I am gifted and grateful for all I receive.
There you go.
So I am open, right? I am gifted and grateful for all I receive.
Yeah, you give so much. I think it's fair for you to receive something.
Yeah, well, that's karma too. You get back what you give. So if you give out good stuff, you get back good stuff. And then, yes, being grateful is an important part of that. And I will put you on the list, Rhonda.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
And did you get Laura as well?
I got Laura.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yoff is next. All right.
All right, Yoff. Silent night. It's a sleepy bunny on the moon. And it says, I am calm and connected to bliss. You know what?
I am calm and connected to bliss.
That is such a good thing, you know. Maybe have your Ovaltine and just chill. You know, just chill, because there's something amazing, you know. Even if you just park your bum on the porch and just look at the stars or something, or listen to the wildlife, you know, there is so much incredible joy all around us. And I don't know, but I really feel like that's your church, you know. So go to church, young man. You know what I'm saying?
Go to nature, yeah.
Go to nature. Go reconnect and just find your bliss, and and let it surround you, and yeah, embrace that inner calm.
All right.
I love these cards.
Peggy,
Thank you so much for bringing them out.
Peggy. I am a bright and blossoming being. All right, it says natural connection, and it's got these beautiful dandelions, the sun, moon, and stars, right? This dandelion looks like the sun when it first opens, a circle with a dot in the center, and then when it gets all the white, it looks like a big moon, and then the little things that fly off are the stars. So I am a bright and blossoming being.
How cute.
All right,
with
Peggy.
a bunch of dandelions.
All right,
Logan, let's see if you can get. Oh, mate, you will not believe what you got given our conversation yesterday. It's called Refuel, and we're here, and he's having a nice little snack down at the diner and all that sort of stuff. But what's written on the back of it is hugely, hugely, hugely important. It said, "I am worthy and deserving of reward." I think you kind of...
I am worthy and deserving of reward.
So there you go. Hey, take that to heart.
You know, this would be a great podcast to go back over and write all these mantras down and just use them to do that work of being the light.
Throw them in a bucket or a little bowl and just reach in there, pull one out and yell
or
it out to the universe.
Or say them all to yourself, because, you know, it's the group mind we're building. All right, Jess. They're sticking.
Well, they don't get used very often.
Jess.
This is a bunny on the side there.
I am my best self when I am truly me. This is fly free. Fly free. I am my best self when I am truly me.
That's a good mantra for Jess.
Yeah.
She broke the mold, I have to tell you.
Well, yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
He's flying his own little kite here. And he's unwinding the string and letting it fly free.
Get that, yeah.
I am my best self when I
these are just
am
so
truly
cool.
me.
You should shuffle them again, because I think they're all mixed up again. Or they need to be mixed up again. I'm no good at this kind of stuff.
Oh, Savannah says she does have the deck.
Oh, you do? Oh, well, there
And
you
that,
go.
There you go. All right, Lizette.
Lizette. It's got to be this one. Oh, hey, they do stick together, don't they? Bend and be.
It's a yoga.
It's a yoga bunny. It's a yoga bunny. It says, I adapt, shift and grow. I am unbreakable.
Ooh.
Hey,
I adapt, shift and grow. I am unbreakable.
That is one of the secrets with...
That's how trees survive.
Yeah, they flex. You know, if you're
bend,
too
but they do
strong
not
against
break.
the wind. Ah, yes. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
There you go.
Did you ever have weebles?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Carol! Carol.
What the hell he's talking about? Nobody knows.
Carol. I am true to myself and loved as I am.
Oh my gosh, it's the family.
It's a big family.
That
I am
says
true
it
to
all,
myself
doesn't it?
and loved as I am. So there you go.
We
Head
do
of the
love
table,
you.
head of the family, getting it all together. They're eating all good, healthy food. I am true to myself and loved as I am.
Carrots. More carrots.
Lori M. Lori, our Lori.
Our Lori. Okay, let's see what we got for our Lori. Oh, hang on, I've got two here. I'm going to get them apart. Speaking of carrots, all you can eat. Look at the size of that carrot. My life is a feast of opportunity. Now, that's a really good mantra for you.
My life is a feast of opportunity.
I think this bunny with the
Giant
unfeasibly giant carrot is telling you there's an awful lot more opportunity than you think you have.
Yeah.
And it's probably you do well to embrace that opportunity, because that's part of your restoration, you know? Look at the incredible things you can do, not at what you can't do, because what you can't do builds resentment and a feeling of lack. Looking at what you can do and how incredible you are at it reverses that completely. So that's look out for your opportunities, all right?
Yeah,
There
cool
you
beans.
go. Oh, and thank you, Susan, for the super chat. Two more to
Two
go,
more
peeps.
to go.
Two
All
more
right.
peeps.
I have Sue H.
Oh,
I can feel it's down here.
I can feel my nose is leaking. I'm so sorry. It's the pollen or whatever. It's just noisy. Forgive me. I'll be quiet.
Peace and love. I bring peace to the world. I bring peace to the world. Right? Hold that light. Hold that light. The back is beautiful. It's our favorite colors, green and purple. You would know, right? But a little old hippie. I bring peace to the world.
Hippie bunny.
All right. You're up for Laura of the North.
Laura of the North. Oh. Just make sure it's a hairbrush, not the toilet brush when you do the karaoke in the bathroom.
What does it say? Joyful expression.
Joyful expression. They're just giving it large, singing in the bath, or the shower, which is fantastic. Just make sure it's not the toilet brush you use as the mic. Okay, that's the tip for the top. Never use the toilet brush as the mic. No, it is safe to let go and have fun. And I think this is, dance like nobody's watching kind of thing. Just allow yourself to express your bliss in whatever way it is. Singing at the top of your voice, playing the drums on the steering wheel. Who the hell cares? Do it. And just find that joy in the simple little things, because really that's what makes life great. That's what makes it magical. All right?
Oh, yeah, we might have done it in a Witchy Wonders. And I know we did a review of it when it first came out quite a while back. We might have put it in a Witchy Wonders. I don't know.
Wow. We're too kind to people if we put this in Witchy Wonders. That's That's not a cheap one, that.
No, but Witchy Wonders is $25 a month.
Yeah, you can't get that for 25.
Yes, you can.
Bloody deck for 25
Yes,
bucks
yes,
anymore.
yes, yes.
Certainly this watch. Oh, Peggy, super chat. Yay, one more to go,
One
peeps.
more.
One more.
All right,
one more,
Rhonda.
one more. Help me, Rhonda. That is a song, isn't it?
Rhonda, I'm ignoring him.
Good.
I choose to pursue my dreams. Pursue your dreams. I see my dreams becoming a reality. I choose to pursue my dreams. All right. Now listen.
I'm listening.
I'm going to pull one for you.
Yeah? Why, we got to the end?
And you pull one for me.
Okay.
And then we'll pull one for the 11 days.
Okay.
So you pull one for me.
Aww.
Inner voice.
It's a bunny. It's a bunny with two cans on a string, listening and talking.
Well, that makes sense because I'm clairaudient. What is my inner voice saying?
I connect with my inner self and stay true to me. So that's...
I connect with my inner self and stay true to me.
You keep doing what you're doing because you're good at it.
I'm trying.
Listen to the crazy voice. So I do what the voices in my wife's head tell me.
There have been some challenging days recently. All right.
Come on, folks. One more super chat. You can do it. You can do it.
You got the same as Lisette.
Oh, God, no, don't. No.
Bend
Me
and
doing
the
yoga.
Leos, I adapt, shift, and grow. I am unbreakable.
I do know the meaning of adapt, improvise, overcome. I do know that, but I have to tell you, I'm not good at yoga.
All right.
Oh, no.
Authenticity is our card for the next 11 days. I am perfect as I am.
Hugs and kisses.
Don't let anybody break through. Don't let anybody take you down.
Be 100% authentic version of yourself, because that is super, 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 super. Look at that, because these went so quick.
Oh, well, yeah, you can't really do much more than read what the card says,
but they're beautiful.
I know, they're really cute.
I like some.
I needed something happy.
We need something happy today.
I mean, there's lovely ones. This one says star guidance. I follow my dreams. Heart wisdom. They're so new that they're stuck together, though.
Well, yeah, we should get them out more often. Play with these
Heart
things.
Wisdom says, I quiet my mind and hear the song of my heart.
Was this Reg Prendergast doing his woodwork? I made the kitchen cabinets with the scrap wood I've got left over of my matchbox holder project. Yes, poor guy, he's like covered in
I like
sticky
this one.
blasters.
Vote. I am the leader of my life.
Oh, goodness. Well, you know, you got there in the end, didn't you?
Fun to do a little something different, but yes,
It
authenticity.
is so fun, and that is, I think that is so good, because we're so often do we try to. You got them in the wrong place. They go in the other box.
Oh, sorry.
So often do we try and I don't know, comply with what we think other people want us to be, or we think society wants us to be, and we always try to be. You know,
we get on the sled.
We try to be something like our role models or whatever, you know. And I have found, now I'm old and crusty, that it is far better to be 100% authentic version of yourself than a second-rate imitation of somebody else. You know, so be yourself and recognise that within yourself you have some incredible things. You know, that people who see you and hear you truly appreciate, and they appreciate that in you. So don't try to be anything else, and don't try to be something you're not. Don't. It's pointless.
How you react or respond these next 11 days is going to be really, really important.
But never forget who you are.
Right? I'm not saying you have to walk away from every fight. I'm just saying we need to preserve our energy and keep it light.
And we need one more super chat.
So don't fight dirty. Fight clean.
Oh no, you got me, see. I promised at the start of this one, because when I wrote the thing, today is actually Bastille Day, so 238 years ago, and I think it was, that the French stormed the Bastille.
Well, the French Revolution.
The start of the French Revolution.
This is
storming
where we're
of the
at
Bastille.
with Uranus, aren't we?
So I said I would speak with an outrageous French accent. I warn you, I turned to you for a second time, monsieur. So yeah. Oh God, that was so funny. That's because I took on a French persona when we did the Battle of the Holly and Oak Kings this last time.
Oh, did you? I can't remember the
Oh yes,
voices.
I did.
All I
and
remember
that was the thing.
Sean's large nuts.
I said, I warn you, monsieur, I fat dirty. I should spit, I should fart, and I should soil myself.
Alrighty then.
One more super chat, peeps. When you keep talking, you do it, because we've still got like a quarter of an hour left on this podcast.
Oh, that's because we didn't take very long to read people.
No, and you telling me to shut up, even though what I was saying was valid and meaningful.
No, I just didn't want you to talk over me. I want you to wait your turn. But you don't know how to wait your turn.
It was hysterical. What was hysterical? Oh, the Holly and Oak King battle. Yeah.
And the large nuts.
There's a meme going around. I'm pretty sure Savannah.
I think it was Savannah with the squirrel with the big acorn.
The squirrel on this massive acorn. He's dreamed of this day. She tagged Sean in it.
That's funny.
Yeah. The children. What about the children? Yeah, right.
Oh my goodness, anyway.
You know, you got to have fun. Life is too short to be miserable. It really, really is. And there's so much, like, aimed at making us miserable.
Right.
And feeling powerless.
And again, go on with your life in all good ways. If they stop you by instilling fear or upsetting you, then you've given over your power. They've won. Don't give over. Hold the light. Keep doing what you're doing. Answer the call of creativity. Answer the call of healing and happiness. Don't get sucked in. That's a real power. The power is to stay authentic and to continue to be you and continue to be the light, even in the face of this darkness, because it's going to get intensely crappy before it gets better. But that's okay, because we'll still hold the light.
Oh, thank you, Sean, and thank you, Yoff. Simultaneous super chats from two of our biggest fans.
All right.
So we're delighted. We will see you at 8 o'clock this evening
for the next thrilling installment of
The Sea Priestess. Dun dun dun.
All right, love you guys. We're gonna try
You're just awesome,
to get some stuff done. Haha.
Well, apparently we've got to go wrestle with produce from the garden. We've got some
Oh
stuff.
my God, it's so overwhelming. I may ask for a gardening day and see if people will come and all work together. Many hands make light work, because we're so far behind.
Bring a strimmer.
Yeah, bring your little gloves and your
Well, actually,
weeders and, you know.
If we grab them from work, we can have 2 mowers, 2 string trimmers, and two blowers. So you know.
Well, we might have to do
the garden's getting a bit overgrown. We're trying the best.
We were out there last night.
Yeah.
I was watering, sat in a chair with my left hand because I couldn't move my right arm because of the stupid spasms in my shoulder.
And for all of you herbalists and naturalists, and this is no lie, we've tried everything on her back. The last 3 days she's been in terrible spasms with her back, and it's like buggered her up. And you know, she had to do circles sitting down on Friday and all that kind of stuff. So poor thing has got no sleep. She's just been waking up every 20 seconds and yelling because it's like one of those.
Yelling.
You do yell. You do. But we tried all sorts of everything on her back. You know, everything from that TheraWorks Relief to Blue Max Stop or whatever, and various things. But believe it or not, the thing that she's had the most success with is organic essential lavender
oil on the spasms helped a lot. Yeah.
Wow. So there you go.
Muscle spasm behind my shoulder.
Whoever threw that tip our way and.
No, I looked it up.
Oh,
because I thought if it's again, what I said was
relax. That's what
if
lavender
lavender
is.
helps you to relax, is it an antispasmodic? Because I know the magical part of a lot of things, not necessarily the medicinal side, but they're connected, right? So if lavender is about peace and sleep and relaxation, is it an antispasmodic? And I looked it up, and yes, it is. So I tried that, and it worked better than any of the other crap. Directly on my skin. Anyway, yes, we need a gardening day. Last night we filled a harvest basket. We had zucchinis and some of these big, like, winter squash things that are coming in. Cucumbers, tomatoes. They're all going to help garden?
No, I'm going to point. Keep talking. I'm just going. I'll tell you. Cucumbers, tomatoes,
tomatoes,
squash. She's getting squash. We've gotten the edge on the little buggers. So we've used kaolin clay, which you just mix with water
to get the squash beetles away.
And yeah, that keeps them off. So that's
Well, what do you want to point out?
Well, apparently this is something new, and apparently it looks like they've just turned it on this second. So I don't know what it is, but apparently I read. I can't remember if it was last night or whenever, that the Tuber U is coming up with like a top fans thing where it calculates how many interactions and based on how many of our videos
a crown
you watch.
By Laurie with
so
a number 2.
Laurie has got a number 2 crown and Peggy has got a number 3 crown, and I think that might be down to, I think it's not just how much you comment and chat and super chat and all that stuff, but I think it's also the number of videos of ours that you watch, and I'm pretty sure that Laurie joins in for pretty much everything we do.
Well, I would have thought Savannah and Yoff do as well.
Yeah, Savannah's a regular as clockwork with the Magickal Monday, but
so I don't know.
But time shifts quite a lot of the other stuff, so I don't know whether this is kind of interesting. I've been getting it for a bit now. Well, good for you, because
we've finally just saw
we've
it.
just seen it. We knew that was coming. So now they're going to have to fight one another.
Figure out what's going on there.
Who's going to be number one?
But anyway, seriously,
fan?
we might have a gardening day. Because
yes, no, that would be great.
It's a full-time job at this point. I see some people said yes, that would be fun. So I might organize one.
You can cook for everybody.
I can't move. That's why the garden looks like it does.
you could cook something.
All right. Anyway.
Where's my number 1? Well, okay,
Exactly.
I think you should demand it.
Yes.
You should demand it. Who's number 1? There is no number 1.
Yeah, we got a 2 and a 3.
I'm not a number, I'm a free man.
All right,
you
folks,
are number
anyway.
11.
Thank you so much. Thank you for any healing you want to send our way.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Hold the light bright in the corner where you are. I posted the lyrics to that song on Facebook, so you can go look. All right? Peace and blessings.
We love you guys. Thank you for joining us. It's been a lot of fun today. And I love the inner child.
It's so
cards.
cute.
They are. They're ridiculous. All right.
See, I even wore my bunny today.
What the chuff? I want to be number 1. Apparently you are, Susan. I don't know how this works. I think maybe it's calculating it on the fly, because Susan apparently has just got the number 1 tag. In purple.
In purple?
In purple. I watch all the other stuff too. Sometimes I check and watch later. All right. Answers on a postcard too. We've no idea how this shit works.
I have no idea. What the hell?
Yeah. We'll see you tonight.
See you at 8.
All right. Thank you, guys. We love you. Bye for now.